Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Pinkie, the housewife, and I will be carrying this on my second channel, Pink Global. I go by Pinkie on both channels. Thank you guys for being here this morning. Uh, we're here to give more insight and the latest update in news. What's going on in the Sean Diddy King world? You know, we just live in it. I guess that's what they say. We just live in it. Okay. So we're going to give information about that and everything. And before I get started, let me go ahead and welcome everybody to the Pink House. Let me just get that up. Welcome to the Pink House, everyone. And please go ahead and hit that like button coming in. That's the only way I can say for me to stay in the algorithm and keep bringing you great content. All right. This live is not going to be very long because I can't go past 2 hours. Okay, I cannot go past 2 hours. All right, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hitting the like button and subscribe button doesn't cost a thing. It's free. Yeah, it is. It's free. Okay. And let me go ahead and thank you all for doing that. All right. Thank you guys. Okay. And this is my second channel that it will be carried on. Pink Global. Pink Global is 2 words, all caps. But let me put this graphic warning content up because you never know what's going to happen when it comes to the Diddler. Anything might pop out. Okay. So that's a trigger warning for you. All right. Now let's go ahead and get down to the matter at hand. Okay, we got Diddy here. He's he's been called the Epstein of the hip hop world, the music industry. Yeah, and he got people afraid of him as well. A lot of ex-employees, people that testified against him, and we're going to talk about mainly. We're going to talk about others, but we're going to talk about one particular person that was called to testify, that was subpoenaed to testify. Okay. But due to her fear, she didn't testify at all. And I feel for her because she don't know what to do now and everything. So I feel for the young lady. This shirt doesn't show up well on camera. Well, because it's a neon yellow. It's what is this? Adidas. It's an Adidas shirt, but it shows up terrible. But anyway, I had to look at it and see what I had on Adidas. I think I had on Adidas, but it was black and white yesterday, so it shows up well. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna be talking about the one and only Diddler. The Diddler. Diddy the Diddler. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So let's go ahead. What I want to do is go ahead and get into the first person. All right. We're going to get into that. And then we got other stuff we're going to get into as well. But we're going to get into that first. That's job number one. Is it job number one? Or do you call it job number one? I don't know. Y'all have to excuse me because I don't know. Okay. But anyway, we're going to get into job number one. Okay. Okay. Um, Let me bring it up. Where did I put it? Here it is. Ooh. This morning. I'm up early this morning. Okay. Let me try to bring it over to you. Now, this is a formal chef or employee. She's an employee, but her job title was a chef. Okay. She did his food cooking for him. And I know this man wish he could have, but how can you abuse somebody, threaten to unalive them, and think they're gonna cook your food again? But I know he wish he did have this young woman. Her name is Jordan, to cook his food again, because he's eating prison food, and you know what they do to prison food? They may spit in it, and go use the bathroom and hold a wing and come back without washing their hands and just get the fixing or fixing and taste some of it themselves, and you don't know what they got or who they just got through licking on. Oh Lord, I tell you, but that's it. That's how they do it. Hi Sharon, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here this morning. Happy Friday. We're getting ready to play the video of one of Diddy's former employees. Her name is Jordan. She was the ex-chef. She was on his employee, one of his employees, but her job title was the chef. Okay? And you can see her in the thumbnail. In the thumbnail. And you know what I noticed? Somebody said, and then I tried to go back to see, can I see it? Oh, you can't see it there. That she got white nail polish on. Don't tell me he make the employees wear white nail polish. Somebody said that in the comment. Okay? Don't tell me. Ooh, Lord, this is a dirty, nasty. Ooh, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay? All I can do just give out the facts. But here it is. We're gonna go ahead and play Jordan video. Okay, this video. Okay, I had to look and see how long it is. You know, I don't have my glasses on, so I have to get pretty close. Okay. Okay, here it is. Because a lot of people have been talking about this video. It's been making its rounds, especially on TikTok and stuff. Uh, and so YouTube, but TikTok been carrying the video. Here we go.
Of the actual minor.
Wait, let me ask, Sharon, can you hear that? Do I need to turn that up? I hope you all can hear it, because I hate turning things up, because it's it's hard for me to turn it. I forget and not turn it down.
As one of the actual minor minor victims to Sean Combs' physical assault while I was employed by him. As someone who was a witness to the abuse towards Cassandra Ventura Fine during my time of working for Sean Combs, I would just like to say that this is a grave miscarriage of justice. And I would like to also address that last year on March 20th, I was contacted by the federal government. They showed up at my door with badges. I refused to speak to them because I was terrified. So I was served with a grand jury subpoena that day before they left my home in Atlanta, Georgia. I confided in 3 different people about that visit from the feds. Terrified is actually an understatement. By April 11th of 2024, I was being contacted by Sean Combs' initial lawyer, Aaron Dyer. I have a voicemail that he left and text messages stating that Mr. Combs was aware of the visit from the government and that they would like to extend to cover my legal fees. These are facts. This, in my opinion, was witness tampering. I was supposed to testify this year on May 20th. I was in New York. It was announced. It was on CNN that I was supposed to be testifying, and I was pulled because I flipped out on the government. These are also facts. I want to be very clear. As a victim, as a former employee of Sean Combs, I do not feel safe. I am extremely traumatized. I do not know where to go from here. I did submit my own letter to the judge. I stand by everything that I said. I knew that he beat Cassie Ventura Fine in 2009. I know that she was dragged from the vehicle, okay? I know that I saw her 2 days later at the London hotel when me and one of his assistants brought her a bag, okay? This was a miscarriage of justice. And beyond any of this, I don't really have anything more to say, and I really don't know where to go from here. Just know that I am terrified and I am traumatized. And it's honestly, fuck him.
a standing
I'm on mute. Oh, I hate muting myself. I forget to take myself off mute. Thank you, Sharon, for letting me know. Oh my God. But we don't have another trial until October the 3rd at 10 o'clock at the courthouse for Sean Diddy sentencing. Okay. Hi, Linda Gamble. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all want me to sing my good morning song, but I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Let me go ahead and do this. This is Popcorn Planet here. Diddy Steph discussed it. Okay. Popcorn Planet, he tells it like it is. Y'all go over and see him.
ovation from his fellow inmates, while his former chef doesn't feel safe following the trial verdict. And his ex-bodyguard, he's calling out everybody who's celebrating. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. We got various Diddy updates, including a fire interview from Gene Deal. I got to say, his best one yet. But first, let's start with Mark Agnifilo out there saying how he got a standing ovation. Diddy, when he went back to his jail, all the inmates stood up and applauded him. Agnifilo said it might have been the best thing he could do for incarcerated black men in America. They all said, we never get to see anyone who beats the government. Agnifilo recalled talking to Diddy after his homes were raided, and he told the I'll Be Missing You singer to expect to be arrested on the ST charges. I said, maybe it's your fate in life to be the guy who wins, he recalled during the telephone interview, being briefly interrupted by a jailhouse call. They need to see that someone can win. I think he took that to heart. He shared that on the day of the verdict as he read that he woke up 3 a.m. to text Tenny to say, we have to get a bail application. It's going to be good verdict, but I think he's going to go down for the counts that he did go down for. So let's try to get him out. He kind of whipped everybody into feeling better after concluding jurors would have convicted him of the racketeering if they had convicted him of the ST, because that was an alleged component of the racketeering. He met with Combs before the court, and Combs entered the courtroom rejuvenated, smiling. The one-time Catholic schoolboy prayed with his family. In less than an hour, the jury matched his prediction. The seemingly chastised Combs mouthed thank you to the jurors and smiled as family and supporters applauded. As we escorted the room, spectators cheered the defense for the few, chanting, "Dream team, dream team." Several lawyers, including Garagos, cried. This was a major victory for the defense and a major loss for the prosecution. He credited a dream team of defense lawyers against the prosecutors who almost always win. For Combs, Agnifilo said a long road ahead is once he's freed and resumes work on personal demons, likely re-entering a program for domestic batterers, etc. He's doing okay. He realizes he has flaws like everyone else that he never worked on. Okay, now you ready for the Diddy victim tour? He burns hot in all matters, and I think he has come to see that he has all these flaws, and there's no amount of fame and no amount of fortune that can erase them. You can't cover them up. I want, before I go to the chef and what the chef said, I want to play what Gene Deal says. Now, I can't share all of it because he gets a little explicit in some of these details, but he says something so spot on in the beginning. He talks about how the prosecution absolutely did fail. Why didn't they focus on the arm charges? You know, the pew pew charges. What the heck? He goes in details how several people they could have called in to verify that where the pew pews are located was where Sean Combs resided the most. They absolutely could have done that, and that would have been a guaranteed charge. But Sean Diddy Combs gets a standing ovation from his fellow inmates, while his former chef doesn't feel safe following the trial verdict. And his ex-bodyguard, he's calling out everybody who's celebrating. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. We got various Diddy updates, including a fire interview from Gene Deal. I got to say, his best one yet. But first, let's start with Mark Agnifilo out there saying how he got a standing ovation. Diddy, when he went back to his jail, all the inmates stood up and applauded him. Agnifilo said it might have been the best thing he could do for incarcerated black men in America. They all said, we never get to see anyone who beats the government. Agnifilo recalled talking to Diddy after his homes were raided, and he told the I'll Be Missing You singer to expect to be arrested on the ST charges. I said, maybe it's your fate in life to be the guy who wins, he recalled during the telephone interview, being briefly interrupted by a jailhouse call. They need to see that someone can win. I think he took that to heart. He shared that on the day of the verdict as he read that he woke up at 3 a.m. to text Tenny to say, we have to get a bail application. It's going to be good verdict, but I think he's going to go down for the counts that he did go down for. So let's try to get him out. He kind of whipped everybody into feeling better after concluding jurors would have convicted him of the racketeering if they had convicted him of the ST, because that was an alleged component of the racketeering. He met with Combs before the court, and Combs entered the courtroom rejuvenated, smiling. The one-time Catholic schoolboy prayed with his family. In less than an hour, the jury matched his prediction. The seemingly chastised Combs mouthed thank you to the jurors and smiled as family and supporters applauded. As we escorted the room, spectators cheered the defense for the few, chanting, "Dream team, dream team." Several lawyers, including Garagos, cried. This was a major victory for the defense and a major loss for the prosecution. He credited a dream team of defense lawyers against the prosecutors who almost always win. For Combs, Agnivolo said a long road ahead is once he's freed and resumes work on personal demons, likely re-entering a program for domestic batterers, etc. He's doing okay. He realizes he has flaws like everyone else that he never worked on. Oh. Okay, now you ready for the Diddy victim tour? He burns hot in all matters, and I think he has come to see that he has all these flaws, and there's no amount of fame and no amount of fortune that can erase them. You can't cover them up. I want, before I go to the chef and what the chef said, I want to play what Gene Deal says. Now, I can't share all of it because he gets a little explicit in some of these details, but he says something so spot on in the beginning. He talks about how the prosecution absolutely did fail. Why didn't they focus on the arm charges? You know, the pew charges. What the heck? He goes in details how several people they could have called in to verify that where the pews are located was where Sean Combs resided the most. They absolutely could have done that, and that would have been a guaranteed charge. But Sean Diddy Combs gets a standing ovation from his fellow inmates, while his former chef doesn't feel safe following the trial verdict. And his ex-bodyguard, he's calling out everybody who's celebrating. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy.
Okay, guys. Whew, that's Popcorn Planet. Okay, Popcorn Planet. But I did want to say that. Let me just bring this up. Just put it like this. Will Smith and Jada got themselves in a pickle. Yeah. With Malaya. You have to go over to either Make It Make Sense or Tasha K. Oh, my Lord. I mean, made my eyeballs drop out of my head. I had to take my eyeballs back and put them back in, literally. We're going to talk about that, but not today. Okay? And we're going to talk about a little Shannon Sharp today. Okay? After this, if we have time, because if we have time, okay? We're going to try to make time. I'm sleepy. Oh my God. I'm sleepy because I've been up early this morning. Okay. But anyway, Diddy. Got a lot of people feeling unsafe. But at least they know he's going to be in jail until October the 3rd, no matter what. Because they ain't getting him out. Judge ain't nobody accepting no bail. Ain't nobody gonna let him out until his scheduled time, October the 3rd at 10 o'clock. I guess they let him out an hour, maybe 2 hours ahead of time to get him over to the courthouse and stuff. I don't know how long it may take him to get over there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just sleepy. When I say I'm really sleepy, I'm sleepy because I've been up Since about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I've been up. And so that's kind of early for me. So I'm just still sleepy. And then the fact that I haven't had no lemon water. I have no lemon water. So what I did, I took my lemon out and laid it on the paper plate so somebody can cut it up with their little knife that they cut it up with. And put everything together, sitting on, and put the pot there so they can boil it. I put everything sitting there for them, even my mug. As soon as somebody get up, my husband is up. I don't know where he's at. I haven't seen him this morning. And my daughter, I haven't seen nobody this morning. I haven't. So I'm just waiting on whoever wake up first to walk into the kitchen and see, oh, Mama haven't had her lemon water. I haven't. I got some stuff in this HEB cup, some lemonade, and I think it's strawberry lemonade, but it's not the same because it's not hot. So I'm kind of at a, mm, I'm having issues here this morning because y'all know I don't do well until I got my what I need this morning. Good morning, Impetitious. Happy Friday. And Impetitious, I'm not happy this morning because I don't have no lemon water. Nobody is around to fix my lemon water. So I'm just sitting here waiting on somebody to bring me some lemon water. Somebody to say, oops, Mommy don't have her lemon water. So it's hard for me right now. I'm going through a little issue right now. It's really, really hard. I think I hear somebody walking down this hallway. Okay. Well, I'm going to get on with it. I think I may be getting some soon because I hear somebody walking down my hallway. Well, this is not my hallway, but I hear somebody walking. Let's just pray for the best. My door is open. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and get into it. That was Popcorn Planet there. But everybody is terrified of this ninja uh, getting out and everything. But let me go ahead and bring up something else for you all. Let me see, is this it? Okay. Remember, I've been saying since last week, I've been trying to get to it. Remember Jonathan Oddi? Remember him? The, the man I've been trying to get to show y'all that live I did. And I've been, is there somebody at my door ringing the doorbell? I don't know what my doorbell sounds like, but it sounds like a doorbell. This is, the other house. I don't know what nothing sounds like in this house. Okay, hold on for 1 second. I'll let y'all listen to something. Well, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I'm still in my pajama pants. Y'all can see. No, it's not the doorbell. I don't know what the doorbell sounds like because I don't. Because basically we see them if they ring, or like I'm gonna tell you something. This weekend, my daughter was taking pictures outside the door. She was standing in front of the door because it was doing all this raining, so she didn't open up the door. But a male worker delivering packages came up. They delivered during rain, sleet, and snow, and he had a lot of them. And when he walked up on the porch, running up on the porch, she was standing there with a camera taking a picture in front of the door because the door is glass. So you can see right through it, wrought iron and glass door, one of the big giant glass doors, right? So, and he was surprised. And he looked surprised because she snapped the picture at the same time he run up. Yeah. And he didn't know what to do. Thought she was taking pictures. She wasn't taking pictures of you. You just happened to come up and jump in the frame of the picture. Hi, Patricia. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Okay. Let me go ahead and it's Friday, Patricia. Friday morning. Okay. Remember that video I've been saying I was going to play for you all? I've been trying to get it because it's one of my videos. Let me just show you. It's one of my videos I did. So I don't have to get it. I just need to let y'all see it. Here it is. Okay. This is a video. Remember I talked about Jonathan Oddi? Remember? Y'all remember that? Let me see, can I find that man's picture? Jonathan Oddi. Where see, he will be, I would have to bring him back up. Oh, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Let me bring him back up. Oh, Mr. Jonathan Oddi. He's the SEX slave of Diddy and Cassie. And matter of fact, his story corroborates that of Cassie's. Exactly corroborates November the 20th. Oh. His story corroborates exactly what Cassie said. And y'all, well, they weren't gonna let him out of jail because Diddy got him wrapped up in there, and they ain't gonna let him out until Diddy say so. So don't ask me and say, don't tell me Diddy ain't got that much power. That man would have never been locked up that long if he had never mentioned the fact Diddy's name. But he did. This is Jonathan Oddi. Okay. Now he never always looked. Now Jonathan Oddi never. He looked better than that most times. Let me see. Can I find another picture of him? Jonathan Oddi. The reason Diddy picked him, he didn't always look like that. That's what happens when you start going crazy. Okay, the man started losing his mind and everything, but he sued Diddy for $5 million because Diddy, he said, he attracted herpes. I can't believe I said it right. Herpes from Cassie, probably from Diddy too. Don't let that be a shock to you. Let me see, can I find that picture of Jonathan Oddi doing a time when he was working for them. Yeah. Johnny Theotti said he didn't always look all this. Oh, here he is. Grumpy looking. He said that was a reason why they hired me. You see that? That's Johnny Theotti. He won a $5 million confidential settlement agreement back in July 9th, 2014. He's had to sign a secret NDA. Yes, he did. And the reason why they didn't want him to keep spilling the fact that he got herpes. And that's what he looked like when he was working for them. And truth be told, they said he got a big hot dog. He ain't got the Tootsie Roll like Diddy. That's what I heard. Diddy got a Tootsie Roll from everybody that I know. And even some of the S workers say that Diddy couldn't, it was long enough to hit that spot. Because it was long enough to hit that spot, he let the S workers get in there and hit that spot. And once they get her all what she wanted to be, and not just her and all the other women, Jane too, then they jump in. He jumps in, tell them, get up now. You sit over there and let me jump in on it. A woman know the difference. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Ain't that about something? But we're getting ready to, remember, I kept telling y'all I'm going to bring up Johnny Theotti. And I got all the docs and everything. I got all the docs on Johnny Theotti. Yes, I did. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Y'all know I love to come with some docs. But right now, we don't know whether we're going to get to the docs. So that's why we're gonna watch the entire interrogation when he was in that after he got out of jail, because at one point he was locked. Okay. We're gonna watch the interrogation before right after he got out of the hospital, he went to the popo. They put him in that interrogation room and try to find out why he want to take a big John flag, steal a big John flag from in front of the hotel or whatever. That goes for is huge, right? Why do you want to steal this thing, right? And why do you want to put it draped across the counter, the reception counter at the Trump Tower? Okay, the man just was crazy that day. And then he goes into a pow with the police and runs all upstairs and stuff. I think they catch him on the 3rd or 4th floor. They didn't catch him. He just gave up. He was out of pow, but also he had to give up because he got pow in both legs. Not up here, but like down up in here in his calf area or ankle area. He got pow, I think twice in one leg and once in the other leg. So he couldn't run no more, so he just gave up. But ever since then, he's been in jail. And if anybody else would have had a trial by now, this man been sitting in jail for a long time. And the reason he's been sitting in jail, just my opinion, is because of the Diddler. The Diddler is keeping this man locked up. Now, he also had a time, let me just put it this way. Every month when it's time for him to have his trial, it get canceled. Every month. This been going on for months. And I brought that information up. It may be in this video, but I brought it up and showed you all the docs on this. Every time he gets his trial date comes up, it gets canceled. And his last trial, the last one I talked about, was the same day, which was that March or May. Diddy got that was May. May 5th was Diddy's first court date for this racketeering and conspiracy. Okay, May 5th. Jonathan Oddi had a court date on May 5th. His trial was on May 5th. Guess what happened? It got canceled. It got canceled until June. And that's what happened. Every month it gets canceled. They make it for the next month. Don't make no sense to me, but that's what happened. And I showed the docs on that. Okay. But Diddy he was awarded that $5 million settlement to shut your mouth and be quiet, Jonathan Oddi. Because he didn't want nobody, Diddy didn't want him to keep going out there telling everybody. Because if Cassie got herpes, that means allegedly, if she got it, that means Diddy got it. Because Diddy is the one that gave it to her. Allegedly. And then that means that everybody she's having sex with, that means they're all getting it. But also, don't forget about the other thing, the H disease, the one that keeps on giving and never want to go away, that follows you for life, just like herpes will be your best friend forever. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get into this. I can't remember exactly where about in this video that is at, but we're going to get into it. Okay. Let me get it started. So, because I want you all to see that interrogation. That's what I want you all to see. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Okay. What? Hold. Let me see. There. Need to stop right here. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna pull it over this way so I can see it. Y'all know I can't see without my glasses. I don't have them sitting here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and read over this one here. Okay. This is February 27th. Okay. This is this year. Okay. This says Diddy is facing yet another civil lawsuit from a male escort who claims he was SA by the music mogul, according to court documents obtained by XXL. On Wednesday, February the 26th, an anonymous male accuser sued Diddy for an alleged incident in 2012. According to the lawsuit, the complaint claims Puff, which is Puff Daddy, Diddy, the Diddler, Sean Diddy Combs, forced him, but they call him Puff. You never know what name this man is going to go by. Puff forced him to perform oral and vaginal sex on a woman for hours. For hours. Yeah. For hours. Now, can't nobody tell me if he didn't keep these folks on drugs and liquored up and oiled up and lube up, they can do this. See, for hours, you don't know how your body is feeling. You don't know you worn out and tore up and ripped up and everything. Because you all drugged up. Let me see if this is my husband. No. You all drugged up and lubed up and drunked up. You're drunk and everything else. So you don't know. Your body ain't had enough. You ain't had enough from up here, in here, exhausted, and down there. You ain't had enough. But you don't know it yet. That's why they spend days recuperating. That's why they have to get these IVs to recoup. And that's why they be bringing in soup. Diddy want the soup brought in, some soup, and they stuff to, and all that stuff to get them hydrated again. Because you be sweating up bullets. You probably lose 5 pounds in the course of this, because Diddy be wanting to play. The reason he be wanting to play because he ain't doing all the hard work. He got his slaves to do that, whether it's a woman or a man. Okay. SEX on a woman for hours in an encounter at the International Hotel in New York City. After John Doe escaped to a bathroom, he claims Diddy forced him, and SEX assaulted him. Oh my Lord. The man got to run to the bathroom. And then when you come out, he's going to take his turn. Oh my Lord. Y'all make this make sense. He claims Diddy followed him and SEX assaulted him. The man claims Puff disregard him to tell by saying, if I can get, ooh, let me tell y'all this, you ain't gonna be too happy. Okay, Puff discouraged him to tell him by saying, if I can get Pat, you know who he talking about? Hit. What the F do you think can happen to you? You know who he talking about? Pat. The one that he was jealous of. Same, oh my Lord. Tupac. Everybody said he had something to do with the man's death. Allegedly. Yeah, it was a hit out on him. Okay, let's go on. Make sure I haven't missed nothing. Okay, I guess I haven't. Okay, I guess I haven't missed anything. I hope y'all can see this here. On May 18, 2018, officer responded to the Trump national dorm. Some bell is ringing. There's something is ringing in my house. Responded to the Trump National Durham Miami Hotel regarding multiple reports regarding an erratic man with a pow in the lobby. Yeah, he was erratic in the lobby. I don't know what. I guess I guess he said he disliked the orange haired man more than anybody else. John Oddi had taken over the lobby and draped an enormous flag, like huge flag, over the resort's front desk. The details of that incident was covered in a story we published in September 2019. And today we have fully acquired footage of Mr. Oddi's interview by FDLE Special Agent Alberto and Miami-Dade Police Detective Oscar. I'm not saying no last names, okay? But anyway, so we got that interrogation video. Let me see, kind of all over the place. Oh, I didn't mean to play that. But we got their interrogation video, okay? And we're getting ready to watch it. Because I've been promising y'all we was going to do it, right? Oh, that's the, this is more information. I put out a lot of information on this. Here's a summary of a prominent case. February the 27th, 2025. A lawsuit was filed by a male escort identified as John Doe, alleged that Combs S.A. him in 2012 after hiring him for a freak off in New York City. See, he hired Johnny Oddi for the freak off to deal for Cassie, so he can sit there and work his thing in his hands in the corner to be watching Cassie. But then he decided he wanted SA because y'all remember I told you John Gotti used to look, right? Y'all remember what I showed you? This is what he looked like. Chiseled face, big buff body. Diddy wasn't gonna let that body go. He wanted a piece of that himself. Diddy said, "Oh no, I want a piece of that. I want a piece of that tail." So he's gonna essay the man too. Okay. The allegations. The alleged lawsuit details disturbing claims, including being drugged, forced to perform sex acts on a woman, and then anal rape by Combs. Oh my Lord. See, didn't I tell you Combs is a nasty man? He took this man here that was looking like that. Now he still got this man locked up looking like this. But you can still tell he's a big man. You can still tell he got these muscles up under that nightgown. But he ain't as big as he used to be. And he looking all stuffed up now. That's the hospital gown, guys. Diddy wasn't going to let that man go. He had to take him some. Okay? Threats. Doe also alleged that Combs threatened him, referring to the murder of Tupac Shakur, implying a similar fate could befall him if he spoke out. Remember on that other little thing I read, that's what they was talking about. Important note. The information is based on reports from February 2025 and may not reflect the latest development in any legal proceedings. For the most up-to-date and accurate information, please refer to the official court documents and reliable legal news sources. But this is from February 2025, which was not too long ago, a few months ago. Isn't that just a few months ago? Because we're just in July. July just started. Okay? It ain't like we somewhere in, God. It ain't like we somewhere in November or December or something. Y'all can't tell me that we are. Y'all know what he be doing. Make sure y'all hit that like button coming in. Can y'all do that? Come out of the bushes, just stretch your hand over or your legs over and hit that like button. I will appreciate it. I duly appreciate it. Okay, now let me see what else is behind this because I'm trying to get to the interrogation. Oh, snap. I told you I did this video 2 months ago. So I don't remember what all I had. Here's some, this is the confidential settlement agreement between Jonathan Oddi and the Diddler. Okay. You see date, July the 9th, 2014. And it's got Jonathan Oddi's signature. State of Florida. County of Miami-Dade. Sworn to and subscribed before me on this blank date of July 2014 by Jonathan Oddi, whom is let me make sure I can personally known to me and who did not take any oath. Okay. And it's got a signature that's blurred out, and then printed name, they didn't print it, but it's blurred out. And then you got notarized public, state of Florida, and you see the person's seal. Okay. And you see date, July the 9th, 2014. And up under the bottom, you see Sean Diddy's Combs name. It says Sean Diddy, individual in on hereby of the bad boy world worldwide, Sean John Enterprise, and all affiliates, entities, and personal Sean parties. You see that right there? That's that settlement he took. You see, can I pass that? And see, I'm trying to move it slow because I don't know what's going to come up after that. Oh, here's the interrogation. Oh, shuck. Y'all ready for it? I told you, I've been telling you I was going to bring it to you all this time. Y'all know I've been telling you all how long that I was going to, since last week, I was going to bring it to you. And I'm bringing it to you. I've been talking about, I'm going to bring that interrogation video up because it corroborates Cassie's statement on the stand, her testimony on the stand. I'm drinking some strawberry lemonade and I'm not happy because I don't have my lemon water. Lemon water is a morning thing for me. When it's hot, I drink lemon water throughout the day. But I like my hot lemon water in the morning. It wakes me up like I used to drink my coffee. I've been trying to be off coffee, and I only drink 1 cup a day. And it's decaffeinated at that. Okay, let's get back onto Jonathan Oddi. Come on, Mr. Jonathan Oddi. We getting ready to get back onto you. Okay, so that's 2 months ago. Okay. And what I want you all to do, go back after this live and watch this video, because I see this video only got 801 views. I want y'all to go ahead and bring this video up past that mark, over 1,000 views by today. Okay, that Johnny the Oddi video. Okay, because we got to get and share that video. Share this video so people won't forget. Sean don't just do the women, he do the men too. And he abused them too. So for all the men out there whooping and hollering and crying for him and looking, oh, he's my savior. He'll butt you in the butt too. All right? And give you whatever he got. So y'all need to come off with that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and watch this interrogation video. Y'all don't be knowing. Sean ain't be playing with y'all. Sean don't be playing with nobody. Okay. Let me go ahead. Okay. We're going to go ahead and watch this interrogation video. I've been trying to bring it to you. I've been trying to bring it to you. Okay. Let me see. On May 18th, 2018, the officers respond to somebody in the lobby going crazy. Okay, the man ain't. I don't know what he was just doing things he shouldn't be doing. I'm gonna leave the caption on because that way you all can
Understand what he's
make
saying.
sure you understand what he's saying.
Because he do speak with a slight accent.
And watch how the officers, that officer there, you can't see him, but that's him cross in front of him. That black shirt or whatever, jacket or whatever. But anyway, y'all was saying, so we're gonna watch this, okay? And here we go.
Okay.
So you don't have
Found in the United States?
yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
Just your dog?
Let me make sure I started right in the.
That officer there,
Okay. I just
you
want to make
can't
sure I
see
started.
him, but that's him cross in front of him. That black
And
shirt.
yeah, guys, y'all will not believe this. I am so excited to bring this video. Because I've been promising y'all this video since the verdict, and I'm finally delivering it. Okay, so I'm excited. And I need to hear it again too. Don't get me wrong.
Shirt or whatever, jacket or whatever. But anyway, y'all was saying, so we're gonna watch this, okay? And here we go.
Okay.
So you don't have
Found in the United States?
yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
Just your dog?
Yeah. Diddy and Ross, which they're good buddies. Okay. They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy
Now
and-
he's gonna bring up other rappers in this video. So do not be shocked. He's gonna bring up other rappers. And he ain't saying they just fooled around with men. He gonna say they are gay. Now he did a lot of stuff with Diddy. And even been SA by Diddy himself. But he's gonna be bringing up a lot of stuff. And watch this. The interrogation officer is going to keep trying to shut him down. You don't want that. Anybody else would love to hear. He said Ross and both Katie something.
Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay.
DJ Khaled.
Okay.
18. The officer, a black shirt or whatever, jacket or whatever. But anyway, y'all was saying, so we're gonna watch this, okay? And here we go.
Okay.
So you don't have
Found in the United States?
yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
Just your dog?
Yeah. Diddy and Ross, which they're good buddies. Okay. They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay.
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross,
Yeah.
and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter.
So
Okay.
who supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worries. No
Yeah.
worries.
Hamas supporter. Okay.
He's saying Cali.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Oh, hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy,
Yeah,
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule
Boule.
the Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay, I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist.
Okay.
Okay, you're my brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay, she was just a servant, but she was my own. She, took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people.
Okay.
Okay. I had settlement with Sean. Okay, he's Donald Trump. okay, because he used to belong to their side. You understand? He used to belong to that illuminated group that I told you about, which is an elite group, okay, of individuals which run the whole country.
Are you all catching this? Are you all really, really catching this? Hi, Judy. Thank you for being here, Judy Brown. Are you all really catching this? He's going to talk about the Illuminatis. He's going to talk about rappers in the industry that's gay. He's going to talk about the Z's that he got. He's going to talk about everything. Stuff that you all, and he's cooperating. He's going to cooperate, Tassie's testimony. But he's going to go further than any of the sex slaves ever went before, because he's going to talk about the branches of the Illuminati and everything. Y'all got questions about it? Y'all need to be here listening. So hit that like button, hit this like button, and subscribe to the channel. Because y'all know when I bring stuff, I bring it to you. I'm not gonna just sit up and talk about it, because I ain't got time to just be sitting up talking to you. I'll bring the people, I'll bring the video and let them do the talking. The people do the talking for you. The actual person do the talking. Because they can tell it better than I can, because it's their story. How can I tell somebody's story better than they can? So I just find the video and let y'all hear it for yourself. Okay? But I'm going to give my opinion on it. Yeah. So y'all come out of the bushes and hit that like button. Hit that like button. Also, I'm not going to forget while I'm on it. My thoughts. If anybody know where she's at this morning, have her to come into the live this morning, because I need to get her address. And Terry Matthews, if you're in the live, or if somebody know where she's at, have Terry Matthews to come. I really want to get their gift off my desk. It's not on this desk, it's on the other desk. I really want to get it off. Everybody else gift that they got that they won during the verdict on June 2nd. Remember, we had a verdict watch party. When they won theirs already been gone. They should have got it yesterday or today. If they didn't get it yesterday, they should have got those gifts by today. Okay? But I need those two people, Terry Matthews and My Thoughts, to hit me up. Come on now. Come on, guys, because your stuff is still sitting on my desk, and I wanted to get it off here. Because I want you all to let everybody know how you like your gift and everything, and give them a review of it. Okay, so come on, hit me up. If you don't have Instagram, find somebody that got Instagram and tell them to text your name with your address to me. That's all I just need. Your name, so I know it's you. Come us in your address so I can get it off. So if you don't have Instagram, find a family member, say, text this to Pinkie the Housewife. Let me give you her. Pull up Pinkie the Housewife and text it to her. Hi, Judith Brown. Thank you for being here. This is, y'all saw that little flash of that little border that came up, letting you know what this was. Okay? And this is not some interrogation I found on somebody's site. This is the actual police. You can see the word police written across here. You see that in that writing going across the bottom near that wall, police. This is this police interrogation video. Okay. Now don't ask me which one, because I forgot. I've got it in my notes though. I got it in the description box down at the bottom below my video. Now he said, which is an elite group, okay, of individuals who run the whole country. He's talking about the Illuminatis.
All right.
Basically, what I did Did you tell him how? Did you explain him about the message? Or should
No,
I
please, elaborate.
On Thursday, turning to Friday, basically, I went to Donald Trump. I went through the gates. I took I jumped the fence and I took the American flag. I put it in the front desk and I blew the chandelier. Basically, what I did that for is to transmit a statement to the American people and to Donald Trump that we're not accepting any more corruption and abuse from their system of France. Okay. Donald's still blind because he thinks that he let Hillary off the hook and she's okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying. Okay, keep going.
It ain't like that. The CIA, and then they want to do the same thing that they did to JFK. Okay.
All right.
Why? Because they want the United States to fall. They've already been creating a state of chaos and confusion in the United States. They want the United States to fall. Donald was against their agenda and won the presidency. Okay. He did get help from Russia. He did get help from the Saudis. He also got help from a lot of Republicans in here, which is the electoral college vote. And he got a lot of support from Republican people. Okay. The elections, they weren't fair, but he wanted the electoral college vote.
Right.
Which is the Republican vote, basically. He got him through, okay? He didn't get the popular vote.
Right. I hear you.
So basically, the interior, he made it. He's president-elect by the electoral college. So he made it. The situation is that he still hasn't kicked out the corruption from the system. He's letting them stay due to money, basically. Because they all like making money. That's why they're all billionaires, etc. So there's only there's select few of that run the country. Okay. So.
Okay, guys, y'all see this here? Didn't I tell you? Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and sit here and we're going to finish watching it together while I eat. Okay. Got my fork here so I can eat, not we can eat, so I can eat while I finish watching. I saw it, but I want to watch it again and again because this is just too much. Okay. So here we go. Let me see. I'm going to start it back.
I know you may or may not, I know you're gonna believe me. You have what's called the Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Okay. Yeah, Illuminati. Okay. They've made it in dance. Basically, what it means, illuminated.
Okay.
Okay. They do satanic ritual abuse, which is basically CIA mind programming techniques to their own family, kids, etc. in the group, and they bond that way. Okay, so they do sexual pedophilia, they do animal abuse, killing of animals, blood sacrifices, and everything in the Bohemian Grove. Okay, the Bohemian Grove, the bushes go there. George Senior and George, both of them are in the same agenda. They cousins with the Clintons, okay? So is Donald Trump. He's also a distant cousin. So if you see, there's a direct correlation of the presence of the United States being bonded between family ties, okay?
Gotcha.
All these family ties, while not go back to the same place, the royal family in England, okay? The family here of the Illuminati are descendants of the royal British family, okay? They have children between themselves. Why? Because they have that issue, you understand? They want superiority of the race. They see it that way. But it really is it backfires them because it makes them simple-minded. You understand? When you have sex with someone in your family, your kids are not gonna come out smart. You understand? They're gonna come out dumb. All right. So Donald turned his back, but he's still trying to negotiate a peaceful way out, and they have an agenda to kill him. Okay. Example: if you look at the Illuminati card games, example. Okay. You look at the game, Illuminati card game.
I'm not familiar with it, so help me understand.
It's a card game.
It's a card game.
That tells exactly what their agenda is.
Gotcha.
It's called mental pre-program. That means that you predispose already once you play this, your mind is already predisposed at this happening, and you accepting it. Okay, so they have a picture of Donald dead in that game.
Okay.
All right, I'm not crazy. They have a picture of Donald dead, but they also had the Twin Towers. They had everything on there.
Gotcha.
Okay, from A to Z. So it's kind of like a hidden agenda, which they try to make it open to our eyes, but we really don't see it. We're so busy working.
It's kind of like hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you said.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy,
Yeah,
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay, I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all
Okay, you
see
my
this?
brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay, she was just a servant, but she was she, took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people.
Okay.
Okay. I had settlement with Sean. Okay, and he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's these attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay. When I take Sean the threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting blamed for anything. Okay.
All right.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave. Okay, for them that's what I was. That's all. All right. I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued for the herpes and won, but they did. Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out. It's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible. I'm not sure. Now, how does this lead towards Donald Trump?
Okay.
The Mercedes family, Ben Mercedes, that works with Mark Garagos. Mark Garagos used to be Michael Jackson's attorney.
Yeah, out in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he drugged Michael and they OD'd him, okay? He didn't overdose. They OD'd him because they keep the royalties of the music. Michael alone made $860 million alone last year, okay, in 2017, which who keeps that royalty? The music companies. Who represents the media and entertainment in the United States? Most of them, Mercedes does. Kenny Mercedes, which is Greenman Mercedes shot out of New York. Okay. So what they've been doing is they've been promoting a hate agenda against Trump. So people hate him. okay, because they know he is very alpha, okay, very alpha in the sense that he likes money, he likes to make money, and he likes women, and they know they want to be famous in certain ways with Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government, okay? But it ain't happening because it's too smart for them. You understand what I'm saying?
You're trying to, right?
Don is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a distant cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense with Obama. I love each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issues with Obama. Who knows his real name? They say what he was born in Indonesia and he's also born in Hawaii. Nobody knows why, because he's an ex-CIA agent.
Okay.
Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking shit and looking like an Arab. And then they bombed Twin Towers. Okay, so my problem is I'm here to expose each and single one of them to the American public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001, and therefore, okay?
Now tell me though, how all of that led up to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Well, I've been trying, my settlement put me in a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because I was going to be sued. So I let it be, but they've been following me and they've had, Mark Garrett has had the FBI on me, has had other people.
You see what he's trying to do? He's trying to get him for a while now. I'm trying to get him back on the subject of how the event, what happened, what made you go do what you did in that lobby. But he keeps getting off track because he really, really wants this man to know what's going on. But the officer, the agent, or whatever he is not getting it. That's bad when you tell this person a story of like this, and he's not getting it. It's like it's flying over his head. How Justice? How you doing? How you doing, Justice? Thank you for being here. Oh my God, am I looking at what I think you're right or not?
Yeah.
And this is groundbreaking.
Mm.
It's groundbreaking. Oh my Lord,
Hmm.
it is. It's
Yes.
groundbreaking. But before I start back playing his interrogation, anything you'd like to say?
Oh, I just want to holler at Linda. I see she said hello, Justice. Hi, Linda. How you doing? And are you back here with us, safe and?
Okay, guys. All right. I told you that interrogation is something else, didn't I? And it's still going on, but that he's talking about they're trying to set him up as an extortionist. Okay, I'm going to try to skip over Justice. It won't be long. Let me just see. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I thought I had cast it up. I'm sorry. Because he's talking about how they put the stuff inside the bottles. I thought it was up. Let me, he's talking about how they put the stuff inside the bottles. Let me go back a little.
Doc.
Here we
Now
go.
look at that dog. There's something on there that nobody caught.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Because I've seen many groundbreaking. Officers keep trying to shut him up.
Supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said the wrong.
No worries.
Hamas supporter.
All right.
Okay. Basically, he's Arab, Palestinian. Okay. The Ciroc agenda. Okay, is basically binge drinking poured out on a youth. They promote binge drinking and drugs.
Gotcha.
The hip hop agenda was laid out by Obama during his last presidencies purposely. That's why they had Tupac killed, because when they kill them, you gain fame. When your record sales go up, and then people listen to your lyrics and everything, and then you become famous. Okay, that's how they do it, all right? Tupac's still alive.
Yeah.
He's in Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what happened is following. The hip hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. They move, you need to involve the DEA. They move all the dope, on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs,
by the inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high grade powder MDMA. They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine in the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it. I've seen the liquid cocaine. I've drank it myself. Having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks it all the time. All right, he calls it G. That's liquid cocaine.
All right.
How do I know there's a conspiracy against Trump? Because it's in the Illuminati card deck. He should look at it for himself.
Let me bring you back to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Sure.
I mean, how did
He's
all
still
this,
trying to talk about that, him getting that flag and drinking it over the Trump hotel. Man, this man giving you some powerful information, and you worried about him dropping the flag, stealing the flag, and putting it over the front desk at the Trump Tower. Ain't nobody caring about that. You already got him for that. Listen. You just need to listen.
How did that make you do what you did that night?
Well, we get into a point that his assassination is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's an agenda they're perpetrating on the media and the news. Example, Madonna is a client of Mercedes, Ben Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
He has her go on public TV and say, oh, someone should, I thought so many times of going up and blowing up the White House.
Gotcha.
Okay, they gave her that little message. That little message is Hillary's message, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because Hillary sends it to Gary Ross, and Gary Ross gives it to Mercedes, and they give it to
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, now
I get all that.
you're gonna need an internet so I can show you. If I show you the website, you're just gonna go like, oh fuck.
All right. Help me understand you.
Sure.
How old are you?
I'm 42. I've been through all my life. I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, because he's scared that I was exposed.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, obviously we never met.
I know.
I don't know you from Adam's
I
Cat.
know.
I'm trying to, we'll get back to the event.
Hey, I got like 30 years ago. I'm good.
Where you from?
I was born in South Africa.
What town? What city?
Newcastle, the Valley of a Thousand Hills. I'm from Zulu. I'm what you call a Zulu.
Okay.
I was born there, and then my parents were Latin descent. from Argentina. They escaped the military dictatorship in Argentina.
Pinochet, all that.
No, the Argentina one.
Is it?
Yeah, my Pinochet was a Chilean one, but
Okay, okay,
I
all
can't
right.
remember. It was like a military dictatorship. I can't remember the name.
I went, well, how many years did you stay in South Africa?
12 years in South Africa, and I stayed 12 years in Argentina, and then I came here to the United States, and I've been here 20 years since.
Okay.
18 years.
Parents, so you got a mother and father?
Dad came and visited me, died here of
Okay.
cancer, and mom went back at home. I think over visiting with my sister in Europe.
Okay. What year did your father pass away?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that have any effect on you? I mean, what was
Not really.
your
I'm not
relationship like with your father?
Well, I suffered a little child abuse when I was a kid,
Okay.
and I believe he's not my real dad, but it's okay, you know.
All right.
I sometimes you know, maybe that's what he thought. I don't know.
Okay. All right. And your mother, where's your mother right now?
She's in Argentina. I think in Argentina or traveling in Europe.
Okay. What's your relationship like with her?
Distant, but
Okay.
distant but nice.
All right. Well, any brothers, any sisters?
Yeah, both also distant but nice.
Okay.
They both in Argentina. Well, my brother's in Argentina, my sister's in Europe with my mother.
Oh, so you don't have,
Traveling in the United States?
yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
Just your
sister.
dog?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're not married? You're single?
I'm divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex-wife is trying to try one. I told her she's an attorney.
She's an attorney.
Yeah.
Where she live?
In Boca Raton.
In Boca Raton?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know anything about this? Have you talked to anybody?
Yeah, she kind of knows. But what happened was they've been tapping me so much on my phone through intelligence. I figured out how they tap their iPhones.
Okay.
And basically it's gone all the way up. And I've seen even Hillary, you know, they've been watching me. They've been watching my
Come back to me. We'll get back into that in just a minute. Let's just stay with your family members and everything.
Sure.
I'm just wondering if you talked to your ex-wife or anybody.
I thought no about what happened about this.
Yeah.
Well, no, this was already me. It was premeditated to give a message to the American public, a wake-up call. It's called a wake-up call.
Uh-huh.
It's like when somebody rings a bell for Americans to wake up. Americans like you, like me, like all of us here.
All right. You said premeditated, so you thought about this. You thought this through.
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about it?
It's easy. That's like
Help me understand. I don't.
Well, really,
when you say premeditated, you must have been thinking about it for a while. How long have you been thinking about doing what you did?
Well, when I say premeditated, it means that I went and did it by myself. That's all. And I didn't think about it like for a month.
Okay.
I didn't plan it for a
Oh,
month.
okay. When you say premeditated, I thought maybe you planned it out. Like
I ran my own
that.
personal investigation, which I figured out myself that this is going on, and we're still having issues of corruption at the highest place in our government.
I get that. Now, when you say you did your own investigation, what'd you do?
Basically, out of all the times I went and saw the attorneys, did my research online,
Mm-hmm.
and I found out the whole puzzle of their organization.
Okay. All right. So you didn't tell, well, before I ask that question, so you have an ex-wife, you got a girlfriend, you got anybody that you talk to? I'm trying to understand.
I don't
if you got
talk to
somebody
people.
that you interact with on a daily basis.
Yes, I have a good friend, a breakfast buddy. His name is Luis David Gonzalez,
Uh-huh.
and we go to the gym every day. He has nothing to do with what happened Thursday. Though he's a witness, he's gotten shot at by them, and he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross and confirm his identity.
So Gonzalez, he can back up what you're saying about P. Diddy and
Yeah.
Ross and all that? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing.
Nothing?
He knows nothing. He was actually worried about me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's happening is he's trying to cool things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds. I think
Well, what? Well, what's
they,
he?
they have a big file of me like this.
Uh-huh.
Since because P. Diddy and Mark Garibus have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. My settlement was breach, and my settlement terms is one was called peaceful enjoyment. That means that if I went to your house or I did something, you'd have to pay me the full amount.
I get all that.
So I've been going through that since like 2012. So.
All right, and Gonzalez knows about that. You talked to him about that kind of stuff.
I talked to him alone because he's the only one that knows since the beginning.
Gotcha.
And then my ex-wife, she knows she saw the contract. She has a contract, a picture of the contract. Talking to China. You need to call her and ask her for a copy of the settlement agreement.
Okay, all right. Where you live at? Where's your house?
Okay.
Really
Do you have a
close.
house?
I think we're already-
just on the road from Trump's. You see, I want
That
you to
part.
close to Trump.
Okay. But I just wanted you all to get a feel for that testimony. Now, not testimony, interrogation, should I say, because he didn't leave nothing out. He was telling them stuff they didn't even want to hear. He was telling them everything, okay? Stuff that they didn't even want to hear. I'm going to have to let you all listen to a little of this last video because I got to go. I can't stay long. Okay, but I do want you all to listen to a little of this. And that was a video I did 2 months ago. Okay. 2 months ago. All right. Now, there is just, let me see what time it is. I don't have long. Depends on which one I got. Because let's see how long this one is. Let me just, this one here, I don't think I have time to play I won't have time to play the one with Gene Deal from 2 days ago. I won't have time to play his. No, not 2 days ago, yesterday. This is a video from yesterday. So I won't have time to play his, but I will do it tomorrow. But so instead of that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and we're going to hit this one here up right quick. All right. I try to bring you all, some good stuff. I really do. So we're going to just hit this one here. And then we're going to be closing this live out. But I did bring y'all Jonathan Oddi. And I did bring y'all the chef, P. Diddy chef, Jordan, that's fearing for her life. This woman is so afraid. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to I may jump on later and talk about Shannon Sharp, new developments with Shannon Sharp's case. And then I do want to talk about Bilal. Whew, he blew my mind. He's talking about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Oh my Lord. I mean, 3 hours of it last night. That's all I did last night. I don't know. Should we talk about them tomorrow? Y'all help me to decide. I can still play the Gene Deal, that last video of Gene Deal, and then go into that and talk about Bilal. He's Diddy's best friend for over 30 some years. Not Diddy, Will Smith friend for over 30 some years. I only seen 2 people last night talking about it. 2 people, 2 content creators. talking about it. That's Tasha K and Mims. Make it make sense. I was doing other thing. But I was listening to him. But I couldn't do nothing because I promised myself I was going to rest. Okay, so that's what I did. So we're going to just listen to this short one here. That's the best I can do for y'all today because, like I said, oh, wait. Can't pull it up yet. I got to click on it. Oh, here it is. I can't pull it up yet. Hi, sweetie. I'm in the bushes and I hit the like button coming in. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Let me know when you get your gift, your gift, okay? Let me know. Because you know I want to know. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this video out. I did, sweetie, I did play the Jonathan Oddi video. I just got through playing that, the Jonathan Oddi video, the one I've been promising y'all about his interrogation since last week. I finally got that. All right, you'll let me know. Okay, thank you. Let me go ahead and get this video out because I'm going to be ending soon after this. Okay, let me get this one here up and out. I've been trying to keep my lives under 2 hours, not to go over 2 hours of a video. This is from ABC 7 New York, Eyewitness News. That information from all the videos will be down in my description box. Okay. Here we go, guys.
Turn now to the other news of the day, and we're following some breaking news in the Sean Combs prostitution case. His defense lawyers just dropped their push to speed up his sentencing. It comes after Combs was acquitted last week of the most serious.
Healing, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you, Healing. You know, you're supposed to get your gift. It should be there today if you haven't gotten it yet. Type in whether you gotten it yet, yes or no. Your fan from the jury watch party. Type in yes or no whether you gotten it, and you should be getting it any minute. If not yesterday, you should get it today. In Healing, I have a question since you haven't been in here. I've been trying to get in touch with everybody's stuff went out to them except for Terry. Terry, okay. All right, thank you. And you know, I want everybody that got a gift just to step up on the panel just for a second. Because just for a second, when y'all get it, and just tell me what you think of it. And then y'all can drop down. Okay? I'm patient. Okay. Terry Matthews. I have not received her address nor my thoughts. Those are the only two people. Everybody else stuff has been gone. But I can't get in touch with them. If you see Terry Matthews or my thoughts in a live, can you or somewhere, or if you know how to get in touch with her, let her know. Either show up in a live that I'm doing or try to see if they don't have Instagram. Tell them, see, can they find a family member with Instagram and just put their name on it and their address. Tell them to have that person send me their name and address or something. Or somehow give it to me because I got their stuff on my desk and I want to get it off my desk. All right. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. We're watching this last video and then we'll be done. And I did bring up the stuff. If I see them, I will let them know. Thank you. I did bring up, we just got through watching the Jonathan Oddi interrogation video. Remember, I've been promising y'all that since June 2nd of Diddy, since the watch party, but I did do it today. It was good. Okay, this is the last video, guys.
Serious charges against him, but convicted on 2 lesser charges and remains behind bars while he awaits his sentencing. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson is live in Lower Manhattan. And Kim, there was a lot of back and forth on this issue today between attorneys.
Listen, yeah, and all that back and forth actually happened before today's 2 o'clock hearing. The hearing lasted less than 2 minutes and literally was a full circle moment. All parties involved agreed to the judge's original sentencing date of October 3rd. This was all done by conference call. No one was physically in the courtroom on the 24th floor here, except for members of the media and then the public. We briefly did hear from Sean Combs say hello, and his attorney mentioned he was in his office. 2 federal prosecutors were also on that conference call. So as it stands now, Sean Combs will remain behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. A jury found him guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution last week, but the 55-year-old was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. At the time, the judge rejected a $1 million bail package and proposed October 3rd for sentencing. The defense fiercely objected, pointing out Combs was found not guilty of the most serious charges and asked the judge to expedite sentencing. Combs' legal team even went as far as citing, quote, exceptional circumstances. The fact that the mother of 4 of Combs' kids is no longer alive, Kim Porter, passed away in 2018. The government urged the judge to stand firm in that October date. We did expect to hear more back and forth today, and it's not clear why the defense essentially walked back its request. Moving forward, Combs will be interviewed, and a report must be handed in on or before August 29th.
They ask him all about his background. Has he ever had any convictions? And obviously, the probation department looks up and determines whether or not that's accurate. But they interview him first. What is he doing in the community? Has he committed any, crimes? Has he donated to any charities? So they want to get all of their background on him to make a final determination, because under the federal sentencing guidelines, you have to consider all of that before you sentence an individual.
Now, one thing the defense will no doubt highlight and will hope will play into the judge's sentence, they insist that Sean Combs has been in therapy and working on himself, something Combs claims was actually happening at the time of his arrest in that Manhattan hotel room, September 16th of last year. For now, we're live in Lower Manhattan. Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Oh, this is what we can. I'm going to have to do this tomorrow. I cannot get into it today. This is Shannon Sharp, or I may do a video on it and then just drop it. Or who knows, I may come back to today, because this is from yesterday. Shannon Sharp exposed his court case. Shannon Sharp, remember him and that OnlyFans model, that little 19-year-old that he stalked at the gym until she gave him her phone number? Yeah. So the one that he wanted, she was telling him to plant that big black baby in her. Yeah, that case. And telling him $25,000 for each butt cheek. Yeah, damn. Yes. So I may do him tomorrow if I don't come back to this evening to do it. I don't know whether I may do it this evening or do him and who is it? Talk about the Bilal thing. The Bilal thing with allegedly Bilal, Will Smith's best friend for over 30 years, with Jada Smith. Oh my God, it had my mind. It blew my mind. When I say my mind got blown, my mind, I had to pick my head up off the floor and stick it back on, just blew it off. Woo, woo, that was some stuff there. Hi, hi, Miss D6218. Pinkie and the ladies, blessing to you all. Praise and amen. Thank you. So tomorrow we may be talking about that. If I don't talk about it when I get back later, because I do have to go to the dentist today. I got to go to the dentist. I hate to tell y'all, I chipped the tooth yesterday. Yes, I did. So I got to go. It chipped. I was eating and you know, thinking, what is that? Took it, and that was a part of my tooth. Chipped my tooth. I dropped it in the trash can. And y'all know, Pinkie ain't walking around with no chipped tooth in her mouth. Oh, hell no. So I'm going today to get that looked at and hopefully taken care of today. Because all these choppers I got, they belong to me. These are all mine. And I can't walk around with one on being chipped. Oh, hell no. So I'm going to go take care of that. All right, today. But I'm going to eat before I go because I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. So I'm going to eat before I leave. But anyway, we're going to, I want to explore Shannon Sharp because I haven't talked about him in a while. Him and his OnlyFans model, that young girl that he need to go, like Monique told him, he need to go get somebody his age. Stop fooling around with these young girls and go get somebody your age. That's what they failed to do. I mean, you know how these grown men be failing to do what he needs somebody to just slap him up. I don't believe in hitting upside the head. I don't. But that's what you call how to slap someone through the internet. I don't believe in that, but I can put the post up. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and be getting out of here. We're gonna I want to talk about Palau. It's gonna blow your mind. So you better be here because once I put it out there, I ain't putting it out there again because they ain't gonna come after me. So I'm gonna do a one-time shot on it. Okay? And sit back and wait. And then also we're gonna talk about Shannon Sharp tomorrow. What's going on with him. Everybody's been talking about it today. So not everybody, but they some of the major outlets been talking about it. So it's time for me to see what's going on with him and everything. Let me see. They're freaks. Yeah, they're freaks. I don't know what it is about a man. When they start making all this money, I mean, they be getting to multi-million, and when they get up in $100 and $200 million and billion-dollar range and almost $1 billion, they lose their doggone mind. They lose their mind. I don't know why, but we ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, guys. But I do thank everybody for coming. If you just got here late, Miss Diaz, Miss D, go ahead and watch the replay on that because I did show for anybody that got in here late or in the bushes late, I did show the interrogation video of Jonathan Oddi. You know, he was the ex-slave for Diddy and Cassie that sued for $5 million and had to sign an NDA that he won't tell nobody that they gave him herpes. Then they know they gave it to him. That's why they went on and paid that man $5 million to shut him up. Now Diddy won't let the man out of jail. He's been in jail for the longest. He had his first, he had a trial date. Y'all just have to watch the video. Just watch the video. And he goes into the Illuminatis and everything. But I got to go, guys. Love you all. And thank you all for being here. You know how we do it. We always do it right.
That day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to go to work because my boss is a jerk. And